Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. My name is NWR Pops and in today's video I'm going to be showing you my signed Funko Pop collection. I received a comment on one of my videos from Jello Plays TV asking me if I can show my entire signed Funko collection. Well, the fact is I have around 52, I believe, autographed Funko Pops. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you my first 25 signed Funko Pops, and then next week I will show you my other signed Funko Pops. So before this video starts, make sure to leave a like, rating and subscribe, and let us get to 500 subscribers. I want to say a big thank you to everyone so far who's subscribing and liking the content. I hope you are enjoying it. I'm still making videos, I'm still making content, and I am uploading shorts showcasing my Funko Pops in closer detail. So anyway, let's crack on and let me show you some of my signed Funko collection. Starting off this video, I'm going to be showing you a Funko Pop I got signed by Michael Bollner. He plays Augustus Gloop in the 1971 film Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. There was a private signing going on, and I love Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, one of my childhood films, and I thought, you know what, I best add him to my collection. This is probably one of the earliest Funko Pops I actually managed to get signed in my collection, and it was through a private signing. Next, we're going to go into another Funko Pop I got gifted to me by a friend, actually. My friend no longer wanted this Funko in his collection, so he said, "Do you want it, Reese?" And I was like, you know what? I'll take it. So this is a Night King Funko Pop, and it is signed by Vladimir Furdik. And he is the actor who played the role as the Night King in Game of Thrones. I was like, for free, I can't take the opportunity not to add it to my collection. You know, I look after my Pops. I have them all showcased right behind me, and I thought, let's add it. Next, we're going to go on to a ventriloquist, and he is called Jeff Dunham. He is a famous ventriloquist. He has his own shows on Netflix. He is known for having a character called Ahmed the Dead Terrorist. But my Funko Pop is Jeff with his other famous character, Walter, and I bought this from his website. It was American only, so I had to use his shipping address, but I got it in a nice orange paint pen. And next, we're going to go on to one which I have in my collection, and that is the founder of Funko. That is the man responsible of all these Pops behind me. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have 400 and odd Funko Pops behind me, and that is Mike Becker. He is the founder of Funko, and whenever you get a Funko Pop signed by him, he always likes to put a little quote or a doodle on it, and for my instance, he put, "Think like a kid." Such a cool quote. I've seen him do doodles of like Funko Pops, I've seen him do other quotes related to the Funko Pop you're getting signed. So yeah, to have the owner and the creator of Funko's autograph in my collection is one that's special to me. Next, I'm going to show you a Funko Pop from what I could say is one of the biggest Christmas films ever, and that is Home Alone. And this is a Marv Funko Pop signed by Daniel Stern. He plays one of the burglars in the Home Alone film, probably one of the funniest characters out of the whole film franchise. And I tell you, I just need Joe Pesci's autograph to add to a Harry Funko Pop, and I'd be happy. Next, we're going to go into an autograph I obtained at the BAFTAs. I attended the BAFTAs red carpet this year, and I met Freya Allen. She plays Ciri in The Witcher show. I asked her to sign a Funko window for me, and she said sure. She signed it, and then I window swapped it and added it to a Ciri Funko Pop. As you can see, it is a really nice autograph she gave me. I did get a selfie with her as well. The BAFTAs was such a cool experience. I met so many celebrities, and I tell you what, I will do it again. Next, we are going to go into an actor called Luke Evans. He plays Gaston in Beauty and the Beast. He was on Broadway down in London. I went down to go meet him. I met him. He signed my Funko window for me. Added Gaston, added a little love heart. It was such a cool experience meeting him. Such a really nice guy. And I thought it was appropriate to put him on a Gaston Funko Pop. Next, we're going to go into a sport autograph I have in my collection, and that is of Anthony Joshua. Yes, I do know that this Funko Pop I'm showing you is a custom. It's not an official one. He doesn't have his own Funko Pop. So there was only 2 customs made, and Anthony Joshua signed 2. One of them I have, and I chose the pink pen. I thought it looked fantastic. His signature is always neat. I always think he uses a ruler on his autograph, but he doesn't. But yeah, I have Anthony Joshua's signature on a custom pop in my collection, and I feel like if he gets an actual Funko, I will probably window swap it onto that. Next, we're going to go into a music one for you guys. This is my Snoop Dogg Funko Pop signed by Snoop Dogg. This is when he was doing his tour around the UK. He approached everything very nicely. You know, if you wanted something signed, he would happily do it, but you let his team take your items up to his hotel room. He would sign them, and then he would drop them back off with you. So what it allowed Snoop to do is do it in his own space, you know, not rushing, not getting pestered. And it worked well. He did it all across the UK, and I managed to get a Snoop Dogg signed Funko Pop. Next one is another BAFTAs autograph I obtained, and that is Maisie Williams, aka Arya Stark. She was on the red carpet. She wasn't even listed to go. I was having a photo with Florence Pugh, and she was just stood right next to her. So I was like, "Oh, Maisie, please can you sign my Funko Pop and can I have a selfie?" And she was like, "Of course." So yeah, it was unusual. I didn't expect to get Maisie Williams, but I did, and I added a Stark to my collection. Next is an autograph for you guys who might be fans of The Walking Dead, and that is Jeffrey Dean Morgan. He had a private signing with a company I know called Woody's Memorabilia. They were doing one with him and with Norman Reedus. I had to get a Negan signed. I could choose which Funko Pop I wanted signed, and you've got to get bloody Negan with Lucille in his hand. It's such an iconic scene from the show. Negan is one of my favourite characters from The Walking Dead, and I just had to add him to my collection. Next, we're going on to another sports autograph. This is a signed Funko Pop from Rob Gronkowski. Rob Gronkowski was a tight end for the Patriots and also for the Buccaneers. He worked alongside Tom Brady. I do have a Tom Brady signed jersey, but I don't have a signed Funko Pop by Tom Brady. Hopefully I get to meet him one day, and hopefully I get him to sign one because I have a fair few behind me. But this is a autographed Patriots Rob Gronkowski Funko Pop. I love it. Tom Brady and Rob Gronkowski were the two people I used to watch all the time when I watched the NFL. And I tell you what, just to have his autograph with his 87, it just fits right into my collection, and it's a little bit of me. Now we're going to go on to some musical autographs. There's only two, and it's from probably one of the biggest musicals I know, and that is Hamilton. I love Hamilton. It is my favourite musical, hand on the heart. I go to a lot of musicals. And ever since I watched Hamilton on Disney Plus, I fell in love. So I had to get this autograph into my collection, and that is Daveed Diggs. He plays Lafayette and also Thomas Jefferson in Hamilton on the Disney Plus show, and he did it on Broadway for quite some time. So I had to add his autograph as a musical fan to my collection. And next we'll go on to the second musical autograph Funko Pop I have, and that is another Hamilton one, but it's not just by a cast member that was on the show. It is signed by Manuel-Miranda, the man who created Hamilton, the man behind it all, the one who wrote the music, the one who starred in it as Alexander Hamilton. So adding Lin's autograph as a musical fan to my collection, oh, it is perfect. Next, we're going to go into a Marvel autograph I have in my collection, and this was also obtained at the BAFTAs, and this was signed by Kingsley Benadia. He plays Gravik in Secret Invasion, and he also plays Bob Marley in the new Bob Marley film. And he's also in Barbie too, but I met him at the BAFTAs, was really nice, asked him to sign a Funko Pop. He did, and then I window swapped it onto the new Gravik Secret Invasion Pop when it got released. It is pretty cool. The contrast between the yellow and green is perfect, and I'm so glad to have it in my collection. Next, if you're a fan of The Boys TV show, you're going to absolutely love this autograph. This is Anthony Starr. He plays Homelander, one of the badass villains of our time. And I tell you what, to have his autograph in my collection is insane. Not only did I get his autograph, I got him to personalize it to say to Reese, "You are the real hero." He signed it and added his character name, Homelander. This was signed at VaultCon a few years ago now. And I think in total, the autograph, including the pop, cost me around £25. Next, I'm going to go on to show you an autograph from an actor called Austin Butler. He played Elvis Presley in the Elvis film. I'm a massive fan of Elvis. I love him. I listen to his music all the time. It was my nana that got me into Elvis. And to see him play Elvis, he was incredible, from my opinion. I thought he did a spot-on job. And when I saw that one of my friends were in London when he was there and was going to meet him, I asked him to get an Elvis Funko signed for me, and he did. And it looks absolutely fantastic. We're going to go on to another sport one here for you guys, and this is probably one of the biggest UFC fighters. I know he doesn't do much anymore. I know his recent fight that was supposed to be last month got cancelled, but ladies and gentlemen, this is Conor McGregor's autograph on a Conor McGregor Funko Pop. This was signed in New York, this was signed in America, and it got delivered to me. And I window swapped it onto my Conor McGregor Funko Pop, and I think it looks fantastic. I think it looks absolutely fantastic, and I'm glad to have added it to my collection. We're going to go on to a Funko Pop, which is of one of my other favourite films, and that is The Waterboy. I absolutely love The Waterboy. Adam Sandler plays him, and when he was in London, one of my friends was going down, asked him if he could get me a Waterboy Funko Pop signed, because I couldn't make it. I just had things on. I was busy at that time, so I didn't want to miss out on the opportunity. So I asked my friend. Otherwise, I would have gone down myself. But yeah, I added Adam Sandler's autograph to my collection. And I'm going to show you 2 Big Bang Theory autographs I have here. I know I did a video, one of my first videos on my channel, telling you that I got Jim Parsons' autograph. That is not here right now. That is sent away getting authenticated. But I have Simon Helberg's autograph. He plays Howard Wolowitz in Big Bang Theory. He was at German Comic Con back in 2022. I sent my Funko away to get signed at the Comic Con. It got signed by Simon, and he added a quote to the side which I asked him to, that said, "What's up, my nerd dizzles?" And we'll keep it going, and I will show you my other Big Bang Theory Funko Pop, and that is of Kunal Nayyar. He plays Rajesh Kruthapolli in Big Bang Theory as well. And yeah, I just had to add him to my Big Bang Theory collection. I just need to add Johnny Galecki's autograph to my collection to have all the lads, and then it goes onto the difficult case of getting all the ladies of Big Bang Theory, which is Amy, Penny, and Bernadette. We're going to go on to a Funko Pop that I recently acquired in Liverpool, and that is of Sean Bean. He was there filming, and he was in Liverpool for a couple of weeks. It was a difficult choice deciding on what I wanted to get signed, whether it was going to be Boromir from Lord of the Rings, a film I love, or Ned Stark from Game of Thrones, an amazing TV show that I love. And I just know him more as Boromir, because he wasn't in Game of Thrones that long, and to be fair, he wasn't in Lord of the Rings that long either, but I just had to add him to my collection. So, in an amazing yellow paint pen, Sean Bean's autograph is in my collection. Now we go on to one of the neatest autographs I have seen alongside Anthony Joshua's, and that is Jack Black. I got his autograph in Leeds when I went to go see Tenacious D, and I tell you what, the signature he's given me is really, really neat. I got it on a Nacho Libre pop, as I love that film. You know, I'm going to get the celebrities to sign their autographs on Funkos that I relate to, you know, films I've watched, TV shows I've watched, all that lot. I'm not going to get them on one that they're popular for if I like something else that they're in, and I want to get it on that. I know some other people would get it on a Jumanji Funko Pop, but for me, I chose Nacho Libre. And second to last, I'm going to show you my signed Paul Rudd Funko Pop. I obtained this in Wrexham last year on the last home game of the season. I was looking for Ryan Reynolds, actually. He was there, but he didn't come and say hello. He did after the match, but I had to go. But Paul Rudd was there as well. So I asked him to sign a Funko window. He did, as you can see right here. And then I window swapped it onto Brian Fantana from Anchorman. He signed in blue. I thought it fit perfectly with the pop. I think he's a funny character with Sex Panther. And I tell you, it's just so cool to have that in my collection. And last but not least, I'm going to show you one Funko I have in my collection, which I cherish a lot. And that is my Chandler Bing Funko Pop, signed by Matthew Perry. Unfortunately, I didn't meet Matthew Perry. I got money for my 21st birthday, and rather than just spending it on clothes or whatever, I wanted something that I could buy, that I could look at and be like, I bought this for this occasion, you know. And this was a Funko Pop that was for sale on a Funko group. It wasn't a lot of money. I got it authenticated, and it was a great present I bought myself, because I will always cherish this in my collection. Friends is my favourite TV show. It is my number one. I've probably watched it around 10 times now. And I'm just so grateful to have it in my collection, because I'm a Funko collector, a lover of Friends. And I'm just glad and I'm just happy I have this in my collection behind me that I can just look at and just be like, wow, that is my 21st present from me to me. But anyway, guys, that is the end of the video. I hope you have enjoyed it. That is the first half of my signed Funko Pop collections. You're probably like, damn, Reese, that was a lot to sit through. But yeah, it was a lot to sit through. If you have enjoyed seeing all my signed ones, you know, I've got another lot to show you next week. But I tell you what, guys, I love showing you my Funko Pops. You know, big collection behind me. Like I said, 400 odd Funko Pops. You guys want to see stuff, I'm going to show you it. But I tell you what, the autographed Funko collection just keeps going and going and going. You know, it's probably going to take over my actual collection. So maybe it's time to sell some of my collection to make room for the newer Pops, newer autographs I get, you know, and you will all see it on this channel right here. So thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you have enjoyed it. I've been NWR Pops. Make sure to leave a like rating and subscribe, and let's get to 500 subscribers. I hope you all have an amazing week. I'm off down to London for a Deadpool and Wolverine event. I'll keep you up to date on that. But take care, enjoy your week, I'll see you all soon. Much love, guys. Peace.